Congratulations, Icy. And here we go with a match coming up right now. Appears to be
an advanced and random order match.
This is always a good one here. All the PogChamp Kappa guys are gonna love this one. So on the red team we have Omanyte, Sandshrew, and Camerupt.
And on the blue team we have Primeape, Spearow, and Lileep.
Looks like it's gonna be a pretty interesting one. Everybody's gonna be betting on red because, you know, praise it, you know? I mean, but other than, you know, just the praise it meme, Omanyte does look pretty okay for this, although it looks like red team does have some pretty good counters to Omanyte and Sandshrew. It looks like, I don't know.
You mean the blue team?
That's right, excuse me, I mean the blue team. I caught myself there, and thank you for that.
Simulator almost all these setups.
Thank you, Sim, for your wonderful insight. It's always a pleasure to have it. First Quenchel, yes, we need an update, just like the TPP needs an update, so we can't get any more of those really ridiculous money print Kapow matches, which it should be coming in tonight, I believe, when the season ends.
Yeah. Unwinnable Dan's game matches are not my thing.
Yeah, no, they're quite boring. They take up the token match slot. I mean, a lot of people prefer them, especially when they're higher up. They got millions, and they can literally make, what, like 50K off of them. But after a certain point, it just gets, you know, kind of
Yeah. Just frustrating. I hate them. I get salty.
They're not fun to commentate because you're like, okay, they're just gonna explode, they're just gonna explode, they're just gonna explode. It's not fun for us to commentate on.
Alright, under 1 minute left in this betting period for this advanced and random order match. Get your bets in.
Hey, GeForce, take a peek there at the song for the battle. That looks like it's kind of very, very related to the game, if you ask me.
Indeed. Bring Shedinja token matches back? No. Sounds like another unwinnable chance.
And with Bowser coming in, that means that you've only got, what, now, 15 seconds to get your final bets in, everybody. Your bet bonus is now expired. You now have 10 seconds. Please hurry. Get your bets in, everyone.
Right now, the red team has a 235% potential payout, as it's going to be Spearow against Camerupt to start this match.
I mean, not the best of lineups, but, you know, Camerupt does have that rock slide, and red's going for the Defiance mode currently. I hope to get a move in here that actually means something.
Main Street Coliseum, Blue Trainer versus Joel Cena. And Spearow's going to lead off with a return.
Indeed.
And Camerupt takes a pretty good shot.
Camerupt decides to lead with a Flamethrower. Flamethrower also does some Flamethrower takes out Spearow. It got toasted. Anybody care for some... Taken out, yeah.
Taken out in one hit. That was just too quick. That's going to send the blue team reeling.
I don't think so. They got Lileep out next.
Camerupt is going to lead with Darude Sandstorm.
Probably a Kappa move. I think it's kind of a Kappa move right there. Yeah,
it is. Although that's going to help Helix's special defense.
That's true. Oh wait, now I'm looking at Helix, and Helix does have a Swift Swim, although, hey, let's see if Helix decides to use something else to their advantage here.
Alright, out comes Helix for the red team.
Be sure to praise it, everybody. It's gonna be the Tentacle Fossil versus the Helix Fossil.
I'm not sure if Rain Dance was the best choice of move in this situation.
I'm not sure either. Lileep comes and decides to use Energy Ball, which is a 4x effectiveness.
Omanyte never had a chance.
Once again, Lileep beats Helix in a match that makes everyone in the chat go nuts.
1000 IQ decision there on the red team.
Really, that was not the best choice at all. Out comes the Sandshrew.
Sandshrew is indeed out, and it looks to set up with an Endure so that its Salac Berry could take effect on the next turn.
Smart move, but here comes Lileep with the Energy Ball. Energy Ball does, it almost knocks out Sandshrew, who endures the hit, and his Salac Berry activates now. But will it be enough?
Well, that means it's probably going to go first on this turn, but I don't see it one-shotting a Lileep.
Hey, it decides to use Endure again, and it makes it. That's awesome to get 2 Endures in a row. Lileep going for a Rainbow.
No Rainbow boost this time, as rain continues to fall here in the Main Street Coliseum.
Red decides to throw with another Endure instead of using something else, and Lileep goes with the Ancient Power.
And that is it. The blue team will get a 42% payout.
Another blue team win. And you know what's funny? It was 42% last time, too. 2 games in a row where the blue team wins with a 42% payout. How do you like that?
Sounds fitting as the quote-unquote heavyweight champion suffers another defeat.
Yeah, Joel Cena doesn't seem to be a very lucky trainer these days. I totally agree, Roy. They deserve for throwing. For those of you just joining us, I am Monster Rules, and we will be commentating, I believe, until about for another half an hour here. And joining me in commentary is G-Force. G-Force, where'd you go?
Oh, I had something. Somebody was asking me a question.
Hey, have those moments all the times. Everybody, make sure to get your inputs in. Select Popsichew and send it out.
Popsichew.
The creamsicle type Pokemon, apparently.
Don't worry, I didn't disappear.
Don't worry, he wouldn't leave you with just me. That'd be a terrible thing to do to me and a terrible thing to do to you.
Alright. We'll find out who the token winner is in just a few seconds.
You gotta get that 1 token from the bank. It's always important to get it. And it looks like the person getting the token is D4T4 Sushi. Congratulations.
Stadium 2 match coming your way. Oh, it's a mix. Standard, Advanced, Stadium 2, and Run Mons, plus Random Order and Speed.
This is going to be a very fun one to commentate, I think, G-Force Fly. Let's see, here on the red team, we're going to have Smeargle, Magneton, and Slugma, with Smeargle and Magneton both from Stadium 2.
And on the blue team, we have Pidgeot from Crystal, Bronzong, and Gorebyss.
Yes, it looks like it's kind of a bit of a dance game thing here for the red team, having 2 Pokemon with no abilities or items. That might affect the battle.
Yes, anything can happen here on TPP. We got 2 minutes left in this betting period.
Make sure to get those bets in, guys. It's going to be a really interesting match. I'm looking at it here, though, and both teams do have a relatively decent chance to win, I think. It is worth noting that, well, it's that Pidgeot right there. Pidgeot, doesn't actually outspeed Smeargle, which is surprising.
Quite surprising indeed.
I think a lot of people like to bet on those, and it looks like we're finally getting some bettors on the red side who are saying, you know what, heck with them not having abilities. They have some pretty good moves. What would your opinion be, G-Force? What team would you bet on? I'm thinking red's looking pretty nice.
I'm looking at the blue team, and I think they've got just as much of a shot.
You know, you rarely get these nice 50-50 matches, but you know, switching is off. That's definitely going to have an effect. If this was a switching match, it definitely would be 50-50 chance.
Remember, you got to think ahead with the speed match.
Oh yeah, speed match is always a pain in the butt, and even with the low latency mode enabled, you have to be on your game each team.
That is correct, ladies and gentlemen. As betting bonus is about to run out.
And Dynasty comes in from Chibi Robo. This little, is that a Game Boy Color? Or
GameCube.
GameCube, my brain, good grief. Get those bets in, you got about just 10 seconds left here to get those bets in, everyone.
Alright, we're going to be going into hyperdrive here. Betting time is over.
We're gonna get the auctioneering voices going. Nah, probably one of us is just gonna commentate until one Pokemon faints.
Indeed. Main Street Coliseum. Green Trainer. Joel Cena. Here we go. Pidgeot's going to lead off with a ring attack on the Slugma. Bringing it down to about 3/5 health. Rock Slide misses. Tough break. Heals a little bit with its leftovers. Now Pidgeot's going to fly into the sky. Looks like a good move in this situation. Slugma keeps healing with its leftovers. In comes the fly attack. Slugma barely holds on. And it's going to come in with a Flare Blitz and take itself out.
That was not a smart move there on Red's team. They probably would have been better off with Rock Slide, but Pidgeot did get burned there.
Yes, that was a helpful situation for the red team there.
And remember, Smeargle does outspeed and it uses that Confuse Ray right there. Pidgeot is now confused, and Pidgeot decides that he still wants to fly up in the air, but will he stay that way in the air? Smeargle goes for a Body Slam, which of course misses. Pidgeot's confused, and he still makes the fly. But his attack power has been, a bit taken down due to the burn.
Cut in half.
Smeargle goes to, lands a crit Body Slam, and down goes the bird Jesus.
Critical didn't matter in this situation. Out comes Gorebyss for the blue team. Smeargle's going to lead off with a Confuse Ray. Gorebyss can't work through its confusion and hits itself in the eyes.
Youch.
Comes in with a Body Slam. No paralysis, but Gorebyss attacks itself again.
Another double confuse. That's good.
Another Body Slam. No confusion. Gorebyss heals with its berry juice. Doesn't matter. It hits itself 3 times in a row.
No paralyze is happening over there.
4th Body Slam. Still confused. Works through it. Ride that sun! And now Smeargle's going to finally finish off this Gorebyss with a Body Slam. Slammed into the turf.
Well, got slammed down. Smeargle's going to go up against BRONZONG over here. Smeargle hits another Confuse Ray against the blue team. And BRONZONG decides to hit itself in the face with whatever those appendages it has are. Goes for a Flamethrower, which is super effective. And it burns BRONZONG. BRONZONG goes for the extra sensory, and it suffers from some burn damage. Smeargle now critical health. Smeargle going for another Flamethrower, perhaps hoping for another self-hit. Nope, BRONZONG works through it and hits an extra sensory, which sends down the dog painter.
Red is having good RNG and good plays, and they're in good shape. Here comes Magneton with the dash Swifty. BRONZONG snaps out Confuse Ray, Kappa move.
Especially considering that the burn.
Risk. Red team wins.
Man, you gotta cool off those burns when you get them.
Joel Cena regains his title.
Yeah, except it wasn't against the yellow trainer this time.
Yes, Kappa.
Crib, you're right, that is BRONZONG, one of the best Pokemon on TPP for its meme status.
Alright, Alright, so in just a couple of seconds, we will return to the side game. Pokemon Sweet! And not Sour.
Kind of neat if they did have a Pokemon Sweet and Sour. They do have Pokemon Sweet Tooth.
One token is on the line, so get an input in if you want a chance to win a token. Free.
Looks like right now everybody's trying to get Popsichu sent out here.
Yes, I think you're going to send him out on this turn to deal with whoever is sent out on the opposing side. I don't know who.
I don't know, they're in a trainer battle. I believe they're fighting a bug catcher. That's just in the Sweets version of Viridian Forest here.
Yes, and not Vanilla Lake, whatever it is. Donut Plains, as Nanami wins the token.
Hey, spin a cake. Huh, that's an interesting name. I kind of like that.